the beauty of simplifying is the fact that it's two concepts you've already learned put together. So raise your hand if you remember how to do the distributive property. Hopefully you took a homework quiz over it last week, right guys? Okay? Raise your hand if you remember how to combine like terms. Hopefully, because you just took a homework quiz over that, right guys? It's those two things in one problem. So we're going to write down our steps. And we got step 1 and step 2. And then I'm going to write an example. All right, so our first example is going to say 3 parentheses x plus 5 plus 8x minus 1. Okay, step 1. I told you what the two things we have to do is, right guys? Do you think I'm going to distribute first, or do you think I'm going to combine like terms first? Distribute. I'm going to distribute, because distribute gets rid of my what? And we got to get rid of those parentheses first. So your first step is to distribute. Yep, you had a 50-50 guess. You are correct. I appreciate the effort of at least guessing. Okay, so first step is to distribute. So let's remind us how to distribute. We take the 3 outside the parentheses and we draw our arrows, right guys? What do those arrows mean? And what am I multiplying together? 3 times and 3 times. What's 3 times x? 3x, right? 3 times x is 3x. What's 3 times 5? 15. Do I put a plus sign in the middle or a minus sign in the middle? Why a plus? I don't have a plus sign. We keep it a plus sign. Don't change it. Any questions about the distributive property? That coming back to us? Yes. Hopefully, right? Then you need to bring down your plus 8x and your minus 1. Because we didn't do anything with those, you need to bring them down. So what do you think step 2 is? Combine like terms. Which is what you guys just took a test over, or a little mini quiz over, right? So hopefully you remember it. What's the same as 3x? Plus 8x. What is 3x plus 8x? So I have 11x. Then what's the same as plus 15? Well, what's 15 minus 1? 14. Is it a plus 14 or a minus 14? So you guys should have told me your answer is 11x plus 14. That's all it is. It's two things that I taught you being put together into one. Questions on that at all? Okay, let's try another one. Sample 2. Five parentheses n plus 6 minus 21. What is my first step on this problem, everyone? Distribute. Everyone distribute for me. Number 16, tell me what you got when you distributed.
I got 5n.
Excellent. Did we all get 5n plus 30?
Yes.
Because remember, it's 5 times n is 5n. 5 times 6 is 30. Keep the plus sign in the middle. Then you just bring down the minus 21. Now what do we do? Good. Everyone combine like terms. Number 5. Cola, what'd you get when you combined like terms?
I got 5n plus
5n plus 9 is correct because this 5n, guys, is going to stay the same because there's nothing to combine with it. And then I have 30 minus 21, which is 9. So 5n plus 9 is my answer. Hattie. For this lesson, yes. Yep. Yes, good question. Let's do example 3. Seven parentheses w plus 4 plus 2w minus 15. What is step number 1, everyone? Good, everyone distribute for me. $20. Tell me what you got when you distributed. Excellent. So when you distributed, you should have told me 7w plus 28 because it's 7 times w is 7w. 7 times 4 is 28. Keep that plus sign and then bring down the plus 2w and the minus 15. What should we be doing now, everyone?
Combine like terms.
Good. Everyone combine like terms for me. And number 7. Jace, that is you. Tell me what you get for an answer when you combine like terms. You might have to type it in the chat now. I'm having issues with my sound. Oh, wait, try it again. Say so. Try speaking again. Oh, okay. Oh, but I can hear you now, so we're good. Okay. All right, guys. Jace. Well, Jace, we have to combine our like terms, and you distributed too much, so you only distribute to the numbers that are inside parentheses. So that 7 doesn't go to the 2w or to the 15. Does that make sense? Because it's not inside parentheses. So you keep it just 2w, keep it just the minus 15, then you combine your like terms. Does that make sense now, sweetheart? Okay. Good, good. So combine those like terms. Number 12. Tell me what you got when you combine like terms. Who's number 12? McKinley. That's you, sweetheart. What did you get when you combined like terms? Good, and what did you get? Very good. And then what did you combine? Well, there's no W's with the 28 and 15, right? Okay, so what did you get there? 28 minus 15 is what? 13, is that what you said? So should you have 9W plus 13 or 9W minus 13? Very good, McKinley. Nicely done. Questions, guys? Okay, let's go to example number 4 now. Yep, you can move on to the other page. I just went up to the side right here. But you can totally use the other page. That's why there are 2 of them. Okay, so here's example 4. I already wrote it down. It says 13 plus 5. Then it says parentheses y plus 2 minus 8. This one looks a little different, right, guys? So the question is what am I going to distribute? Remember, I always distribute the number that is being multiplied by the parentheses. So which number is being multiplied by the parentheses, you guys? The 5. So you are going to distribute just the 5. We're not distributing the 13. We're not distributing the 8. We are distributing just the 5 to the numbers that are inside parentheses. So it's 5 times y, and it's 5 times 2. Connor, question? Because that's not order of operations. So order of operations still always plays a role. You can't subtract before you multiply, and this means to multiply. Does that make sense, Connor? Good question. Did that make sense, everyone? Why we have to distribute first? Good. Number 9. Who's number 9? Sam, is that you? What did you get when you distributed, bud? Good. So when you distributed, guys, you should have 5y plus 10. Then you're going to bring down the minus 8, and you're going to bring down the 13 and the plus sign. Is there any questions on that? Now what do we need to do? Combine like terms. Number 14. Mr. Cooper. What'd you combine, bud? Okay, how'd you get the 15? So 13 plus 10 is? And then 23 minus 8 is? And then you just told me the plus 5y. Did that make sense with the parentheses in the middle, guys? Okay, what if I gave you something a little bit different? I said example number 5. So they said 2 parentheses a plus 4 plus 3 parentheses 9 plus 2a. A little different, right? What is still the first step? And how many times are we going to have to distribute? 2, which essentially is like 4, right? So if I put my hand over, does that make sense? Distribute that problem. Pretend like this second half isn't here. Pretend like nothing is behind that first set. Give me the answer to that distribution problem. So number 6. Brady, tell me what you get when you distribute that right there. So that first part, did everyone get 2a plus 8? Did everyone get 2a plus 8? Say hopefully, right? So we have 2a plus 8. Now I'm going to pretend like that's not here. Can you distribute that part right there? Hey, everyone distribute that part for me. And then 23, tell me what you get. Did everyone get 27 plus 6a?
Yes.
So I would write plus 27 plus 6a. So all you're doing, guys, is it's 2 distributions and 1 problem. So it's the 2 times a and the 2 times 4, and then it's the 3 times a and the 3 times 9, and then the 3 times 2a. Questions on that at all? Now what do we do? Combine like terms. If you haven't combined like terms yet, combine like terms for me. $19, you are up for the answer. Good? Yep. Very nicely done. So your answer is 8a plus 35. Questions?